Good morning, everyone. My name is Alex, and welcome back to the Comlands, where I just got the Unimog set up on a worker, and I just kind of want to make sure that he's not going to hit anything. So we're going to have him collect the rocks out of this here field, and we're going to hop into the, the 5020. Sorry, I got super speed on here. Let me turn that off. I was zipping around the map checking things out. So we need to turn it off. There we go. Yes, we're using the 5020 today. We are going to do a little bit of tillage work right here. All I want to do is make this to where I can plant grass, because that's what we talked about. 5020 is a little light for this big cultivator. It's not meant to be, you know, carrying things like this, but it's got more than enough grunt to do what we want to do. So things that we're going to do, things we're going to talk about first. I moved the potato harvester and the sugarcane harvester to down south. There, we don't own the field yet, but I was getting just some terrible amounts of lag. As you can see, we're, you know, still sitting at 50, 60, and it's just, we just have so much stuff. I don't know what I don't know what else to do other than we just need to move some stuff out of our farmyard and just, you know, do a better job. So I do need to buy a load loader for that, because man, driving them things at 12 mile an hour, and they're all the way, like, use the stacked point, like down there somewhere. That just took forever. So we're definitely going to be looking at a load loader. For those that follow my Patreon, I've been working on a bed that kind of slides in couples, and that way we can pull implements to and from the store. And I'm also going to start putting implements down there. So, you know, if we're not going to be using it this cycle, like, okay, we're not going to be using the sugarcane harvester, right? Well, we're just going to store it down there, and then I'll haul it back. So that's a good reason to have a load loader and a tractor and trailer that's fast. Again, so we need a truck at this point, but that's besides the point. But we'll do the same thing for implements. Like, if we're not going to do, I don't know, if we're not going to be doing lime, you know, for a couple months, why keep the lime spreader up here? We can keep it down there. I'm just like looking at stuff here, you know, around the farm and everything that we can move around and just kind of get a better feel for what all we need in and out. It honestly feels like something has changed in the game, because I don't normally have issues running farm sim, because, like, well, you guys have seen it. I've had 50 of these guys on the screen at one time, and it's been a-okay. So I don't know, there's something here, something in this area, and it could just be the density, because if we look, I mean, it's just tractor, trucks, trailers, just everything. And when we try to slim down, it is kind of a problem. Now, if that does continue, my dream of keeping stuff for a quote-unquote museum is probably not going to happen. We'll have to end up selling some stuff, and that'd suck, because I use everything, and people can't say I don't use everything, because I think I've pretty well, you know, rotated in and out equipment a lot. You know, I have my favorites, don't get me wrong, but a lot of stuff I use. So, you know, it'll be kind of hard to get rid of some stuff. We need to do a little bit of weeding today. I accidentally let the weeds get too high in the sunflower field, so they'll have to be sprayed down, which kind of sucks. So that's going to hurt our environmental score a little bit. It be what it be at this point. But anyhoozle, we got things to do. So the first thing we got to do is, if you're, you know, new here, you gotta hit the like button and you know, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying things and you're sharing videos with your friends. Yay! All the fun, happy YouTuber things. We hit 400,000 views the other day, which was wild. That's kind of slightly terrifying. Like 400,000 unique views that's a lot of people. I don't know that many people. I know like 6 whole people, and 4 of them I don't talk to but once a year. So what am I doing? Anyway, yes, other things. The potatoes are going in the field that we put the Unimog in. That could either be smart or I could be a dummy, but it's going to be what it's going to be. So we need to get that planted. I do like running the planter on the 5020. I don't know why. I think it's just neat. So, woo! Getting a little squirrely here. I did adjust the weights for the 5020. She is weighted how it should actually be weighted, and now it's a little light for all this stuff. But it'll be fine, as they say. What else can we do? I need to get a cultivator, a bigger one. We need to get a bigger drill. And there's a couple I'm looking at. And I also want to get another front wheel assist. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a front wheel assist today, but we really need another one. Like, we're using the 5020 for a lot of things. We're using the 8R for everything else. The Fiat's just really, it's too small for a lot of the work I would like to do with it. And it's a really good loader tractor, and it's also extremely loud. So getting into something that's not just eardrum inducing loud is something that we need to do. And I'm sure that people are going to go, well, why don't you just turn down the volume? I can't turn down the volume. That mod has express written things on the window that I'm not allowed to fool with that thing and redistribute it. So I'm not going to fool with it. So it's its own deal. It's fine. It's a wonderful tractor. It's just loud. I do want to start up logging operations at some point. So I think it'll be good for that. I'm not going to go like huge into logging. It'll be mainly like a hobby to make furniture. I think would be pretty good. The mod that I was looking at for doing the buildable wind tower, that's actually locked behind a paywall, and we're not going to deal with people like that. That's against Giant's terms of service, and yeah, you don't paywall mods. It's just so dumb. Like, don't buy it. If somebody's selling you a mod, don't buy it. I had a kid ask me the day for this thing. I'm like, yeah, it took 3.5 months. You gonna pay me $3,500? Well, that's a little expensive, he says. Whoa, buddy, I hate to tell you, but my time's worth something. So, yeah, selling mods is just stupid. Don't be one of those people. Anyways, I'm gonna knock this out really quick, and we're gonna get into the 8R and get this planted with some grass, and then figure out the rest of the things we're gonna do today. Well, the sugarcane is coming back in pretty nice, so that's a good sign. I really hope that that's going to pay for itself. I think that it will, and with the new trailer setup, I think the harvest will go a lot better, hopefully. And I need to get weeds in this field too. Dang, we're just running behind. My farm is a mess, isn't it? So I have putting in a lot of thought on cows and what I want to do with them. So I think the best area for them right now is actually going to be over on that piece of land over there. It's a nice flat area that is not going to disrupt the rest of the farm. It has a good place for an entry and an exit. It's in an area that it can be shaded, but also has plenty of sun throughout the day. I think that might be a really good place for some cows, and I think we'll probably end up doing that. I was going to go ahead and build out here right in front of the yard, but by the time we get in silage and everything else right there, or I have to truck the silage really far for them, then we're talking about different kinds of the infrastructure for that, so that can be annoying to deal with. I think that you know, just having them be their like little own contained unit there should be pretty good. So we'll need to buy that field, which is like 180, and then buy a barn, and then buy the cows. We got the watering thing. We've got a way to move slurry, and we have a way to make bales and stuff. So I think we'll be okay on that. I did want to make a couple bales today, just to try out that picker that we bought. You know, kind of use some things that we've got. So we might do that as well. Again, I'm gonna I need horsepower, guys. I really need something with some oomph, let's say. So probably gonna be looking at something sooner than later, even if it is older. I just don't know what I would get. So we have that all done. So that'll grow in pretty nice. And I don't know what to do for a mower setup, guys. I really don't. I want to go bigger. But the only way to go bigger, I think, is the Big M. Let's see. Not even really. It's only 10 meters wide. We are currently at, if we go to mowers, it's here somewhere. Yeah, we're 9.2. So we'd spend a lot of money to go 0.8 meters wider. And I know, like, the Big M is a nice piece of equipment. Maybe, well, no, then we'd have to have a windrower. I don't know. Like, I'm having a hard time with, like, certain things coming together in the series now. So I really think that maybe I need to buy a second swather, is what I'm thinking. Because, you know, I can't do all these fields arable. I don't have the like, if this is a multiplayer series, maybe. We are getting to the limit of what I feel that I can do as a single, you know, player, even with workers. So some of this is just going to have to be grassland and, you know, like longer series kind of crops and stuff, or just bigger fields. Because having this many fields is, you know, like, we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was that 10? We have 10 fields. That's nothing to sneeze at, and they're good size fields. You know, we're not running little bitty things. So maybe I do go bigger. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. And you guys are gonna have to let me know down below what you think. Maybe we just go big fields and just say, okay, this is what we do. Or, you know, do I continue kind of into the, you know, with midfields? I think, like, I'm really happy with how the farm looks. I'd hate to just do huge fields. I don't think that they're very aesthetically pleasing. Because, I mean, look at that. Just look at it. And it's so pretty when, like, everything's in bloom and everything. Especially if I go into, like, screenshot mode. So if we go here and then I hit 2. Like, it looks so good. So, oh, I did not mean to do that. Hopefully this reverts back. Yes, okay, it does. But yeah, it looks so good. And I hate to lose that aesthetic, especially when, like, you're coming down off of the hill from the store. I love the look of, you know, the kind of more natural fields and stuff. So, maybe I'm just getting a little, not burned out, but just kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. I want to do something a little bit different, but it be what it be. Anywho, so we need to get this field done, and that'll be this one done. We need to get another field planted. I think I'm going to do the potatoes today, or do I do those tomorrow? The 50/20 is hooked up. It's up there. It's ready to go. Maybe I do Alex is thinking. What do I want to do? Maybe I send the versatile up with the drill to do something right there where the tractor icon is next to 30. That field's like ready to go, and it's nothing to sneeze at. I could probably send it there and put something in. Or I've gotten myself into so many problems thinking that some fields are going to be done and other ones aren't. So I don't know. I've been kind of like I said in the last episode, like taking my time between things. I want to just kind of get into the groove. So maybe I'll hold off today and then we'll plant tomorrow, because I'd hate to have like 16 crops come in. But I do believe that is our Unimog done. Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and go. Can I just empty this thing out? Let's see if I can. Just go empty him. We could. No, I'm going to do the potatoes tomorrow. I don't want them to come in the same time as something else. So we'll kind of hang off a little bit there. Does the game tell you what the growth rate is? No, it does not. I need to make a list of that. And there was a mod that I had on, I do believe, Calmston, that we could, yes I can, that we could plan things out. I might need to do that in this series. Maybe that's not maybe, that's actually a really good idea of something to do to kind of help with a few things, would be to bring that in. I think it has a growth thing on it too. Yeah, probably. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring that in the next episode, if I don't forget. But we're going to go ahead and have this guy, hopefully, you just go up and down here, is what I'm hoping. And then we're going to continue our warpath on weeds and get these guys done. So, by the growth rate, I think that the sunflower should be done in 2 days, I think. Maybe 3. This should be done in 4 days. Yeah. Oh, we need to sell pigs, guys. And we have like a manure problem too. Oh man, I'm forgetting about all this stuff. Let me do this. Let's just do this right now. And we gotta go take care of some slurry, because that thing's full. I forgot about it. there we go. We got that knocked out. I'm going to go up to the pigs. I'm going to drop this thing off, run up there, and we're going to see what's what, because I do think we need to sell some of them too. Alright, time for the piggies here. What do we got? We have them almost running out of base food, but we have 12, 22, 32, 4, 34 pigs to take in. So that's 34 grand in a bit. And we also have another 51,000 liters of slurry. So that includes this as well. So I need to go spray this out. Hopefully I've got somewhere to put it. Probably just in one of these other fields. I guess we're just gonna spread some joy today. I do like this tank. I really do. I wish the axles and stuff were like better and it wasn't just like really soft suspension settings and stuff, but that kind of leads me on to the custom modding James Way tank set that's coming out. I am super duper excited for and will be getting as soon as it's out. I am just ecstatic with how that model has come out and how it looks and everything else. It's so well done. I'm about it. I am about it. At least the uptake here is good. So we can get this out in this field. I don't know where else we're going to be able to get some out. You know, when we get cows, we're going to have a serious slurry problem, because I'm not just going to do like 10 cows. No, we're going to go in on cows. So, you know, we've got the full setup for them. I'd like to get a big silage clamp and a front loader, and I want to go big. I want to do cows as massive as we can. So that's definitely going to be fun. But this is, yeah, we're going to have to get the drag line set up whenever we get cows, because they'll produce so much slurry that it'll be a little overwhelming for just tank work. So being able to drag line it out across the map will be a pretty good deal. We'll probably have to set up, you know, some kind of tank setup or something for really far away, but within, oh god, I know I can get all of these fields with one pump. So I should be able to do just an absolute ton. It'll be a good time, that'll be. I don't know if I'm applying it right or not. Look at our map here. I don't know, I wasn't in the right spot. I need to get this with, oh wait, no, this has manure sense on it, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, I forgot. So, it's actively reading how good the slurry that we're putting down is. I completely forgot that option is out for that, and that's why it was so expensive. So that's pretty handy to have. But it means we'll have to spot in some other nitrogen too, which isn't terrible. But sometimes that can be better or worse. Now this is one of them situations, and why I'm building that tray is I could use the Ural to deliver the pigs right now, where the Unimog is busy, and I can't do it because I don't have a way to tow it, which kind of sucks. So it'd be what it be. It's got to be the weirdest looking map. I don't know what I did there, but let's go ahead and refill, and I'm going to start doing lines there in the bigger field. That'll help get rid of some of this. Now I'm hoping the uptake in this field is a lot more. It looks a lot darker red, where we haven't really, like, we take care of our fields, but man, it just feels like it's a never-ending slog. I mean, really, it does. Oh, but I'm sure that things will get better here sooner or later. I mean, being able to put, you know, organic matter back into a field is very important. You know, they always do better with organic matter put down rather than just straight up, you know, artificial ferts. They just do. People can say whatever they want. Yeah, you can add more fertilizer on top and the field will do better, but it's not like it's not the same. It's just not the same. You gotta have good soil structure. If you don't, you're just wasting your time, and it's sad, really. It really is. I definitely don't have enough manure to do this whole field, so this will help on a lot of the cost for whatever we do put into this field, which I do need to. GPS is wonderful, isn't it, guys? I mean, it helps out. It just helps out. So hopefully this is going to help out this field. I really do think it will. Let's see what our stuff is looking like here. That is this guy. Our environmental score right now is 74. And it looks like it's down because we don't have enough nitrogen and our weeds are basically out of control. So, I mean, we're trying to fix that the best we can, but it's not perfect by any means. But it's helping. It is helping. Oh, but it's just another one of those things that we need to keep track of. And I need to do a better job at explaining, you know, why we do things the way we do. It's very odd that more and more people are watching this channel to me. Like, I'm grateful for it, but the OGs know that I farm a particular way. And I don't think the new people do. They're probably yelling at their screen, "Alex, you big dummy, you need to do it like this." And it's like, no. Yeah, it's probably better for the, you know, gameplay reasons. But, you know, for our little roleplay series here, we're doing things. We're doing our own things here, guys. So, not everything needs to be super duper efficient. I really try to hammer that home sometimes that, you know, efficiency is nice. Wow, this is... the spray pattern is not matching of the rest of the thing. Okay. This is going to look weird. This is definitely going to look weird. But, yeah, like, we do things different here. We're a different kind of channel. We're not just in it to make a quick $1 million. We've already been there. We've been there so many times over that it's a little old at this point to say, oh, yeah, we got $1 million. Look at us go. It's like, yeah, we did that. It doesn't, $1 million doesn't pay the bills. It's about sustainability. It's about doing things in a way that every time we come into here, the farm is better than when we left off, right? So, you know, me needing a new tractor is a serious thought about how this tractor needs to be set up. We know it needs to have the ability to have row crop tires put on it. It needs to have a front mount hitch. It needs to be heavy enough to do what we need to do. It needs to have around 260 horsepower, I think is where we're going to go. And, you know, it needs to be a decent, you know, tractor that makes sense for our farm. You know, I'm not just going to go out and buy another brand new 8R. We got this thing on a bargain. And, you know, it just... going out and randomly buying another one, it doesn't make sense for the farm. You know, it's another $200 and some odd $1,000, and we got this one for so cheap that it made sense at the time when I was looking at like Traction Kings and stuff like that. We could either buy a new Traction King, which is a case, four-wheel steer kind of four-wheel drive weird thing. We could have bought something like that, or we could have got this. And this just made the most sense to get at the time. So, it be what it be. This is not something I was expecting to see. I'm glad to see this, though. That is 12,000 liters, or, yeah, 12,000 liters of rock going in. So that's 12 tons. That's half a dump truck load. So we can almost get, like, maybe half of our side road in gravel whenever this gets done. So what we're going to do with this, and I've been having a think, is the lime is the lime. Whatever lime we get is whatever lime we get. But there's two products that come out of this. Lime and, like, I think it's called waste rock or something. So I want to probably use the waste rock for the gravel. So not every stone that we pick up is going to this, sadly. So, but it's getting more than what we had. How much do we have? Please tell me, thank you. Rock powder. So we have almost 12 tons of rock powder right now. And we have 12,000 liters of lime. So that's something. We'll have that for the next episode for sure. It won't go very far, but we'll have it. This is the last of our slurry going in. So we got a good chunk of the field. I mean, we got that one done, and we will be harvesting that before too long. Well, not harvest, we'll be cutting it. I do want to do some bale stuff. So probably next episode we'll really focus on potatoes and bales. I'd like to get some instant cash coming in. That'll be a big help. Let's look at tractors here. This is what I'm thinking. And probably not a large frame again, unless I don't see something I really like. Because a Kubota is an option. It's a little less horsepower than I wanted, but it would be a good solid upgrade. It's not very well as this, but Jesus, this is a big button. What else we got here? Traction King, we can get this up to 300 horsepower. This is what I was talking about earlier. I don't think I'm too much of a fan of it, though. I used this on another series, and I can't remember where, but it's just okay. I mean, we can get it up to 300 horsepower, but yeah, it's just okay. 7200 series might be it. We can get a front attacher on it, and we get up to 250 horsepower, so a little bit less than what I was hoping. We got fast tracks. 225. Ooh. That's 210,000. How about you? There's a few options here. Like maybe a Valtra? I've never had a Valtra. That may be kind of cool. Doesn't have the backward steering thing. But 9 tons. 31 mile an hour top speed, so it's kind of zippy. That's something. I'm just keeping driving. Thank you, little game for. Look how far we made it. We'll just keep going back, I guess. That's what I get for window shopping. We got a nice strip of unapplied land here that I don't have any information on yet or anything. Great. Oh, need to get the guys in here to do the core samples on the ground. Anyhoozle, back to, I mean, we could do a large tractor, but I don't know if I want a large tractor. Stop, please. I don't know when the engine braking mod doesn't have brakes at all. So an articulated tractor is okay. Like we could go with something like this. It goes up to all the way 435 horsepower. And I'm really used to driving one of these. I love this style of tractor. Ooh. I've never had... Oh god, that paint scheme is horrible. I've never had one of these, like a 2-track. That may be something. I mean, we got Colossus. I remember a long time ago I talked about getting a fast track. There's a lot of options. I'm kind of leaning towards like a Valtra or this New Holland. Where is it at? The long wheelbase. I think that's us right there. So we can get this in the blue power, Fiat Agri, black, standard. We can get it up to 270 horsepower. We can get it with... Can we get it with good tires? Twins? How about some skinnies? Somebody with the skinnies. There we go. So we can get it with skinnies for using the sprayer. We can get a front 3-point. And I could also get a front loader attachment, not that we need it. And we can get it with Issaria Pro, which would be good for the fields. I need to get that put on the other one. So that would be around 225 grand. I think the New Holland, I'm really leaning in that direction. New Holland would be pretty sweet. It'd be our first blue tractor. Right? Yeah, first blue tractor. We've got one of every other color. Do we have a yellow one? We'll have to get a Challenger at some point to have a yellow tractor, because we've got a red one. Oh, we got a couple red ones. We've got a couple green ones. I've got a Versatile. We've got a different kind of green one with the Dutsfar. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. 225 grand is not too far out of reach for us in a day now. So, yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for that. But sadly, that is where I run out of time for today. I need to go take care of my little feller. He's still sickly. So, yes, we will pick this up in the next one, where we will be doing other fun, awesome things, as always. I'm going to go ahead and move a few other things down to the other side of the map to try to help out in some of the lag. That way we don't have to get rid of anything, and we'll have to keep spreading things out as we go. But thank you guys so much for watching today. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Please don't hit my brand new trailer that I paid too much money for. Thank you. Alright guys, bye for now.